to know which one is correct, and he has the freedom to choose the correct one. So why do people choose something else? Why can't they use the gift of God so that they could live in peace and harmony? The earth is big enough to accommodate everyone. The gifts of nature is plenty to provide to everyone. Why do people live in a wide world, in a full of abundance, as if there is nothing, as if there is a scarcity, and they choose to live in a misunderstanding? So it's not only, this question is not only to be posed for the neighborly countries. They are linked by the river Nile. They are neighbors. Their historical records is exchangeable from the very beginning in the past. Why do people have to try to feel, to think differently? Why can't they examine the root of civilizations and the process of their history? So I believe they have to be the most cooperative nations. One is not above the other. They have to understand each other. They have to cooperate and make understand of each other. The best way is that to use the gift of God in a peaceful manner, to live in a peaceful manner as a whole, and to serve the people of God. So I think Egypt and Ethiopia, both of them being the great-great-grandchildren of history in the world, they should think wisely. They should be willing to cooperate and to do the best thing for their people on either side.
In the end, just a few words to Pope Shenouda and the Coptic Holy Synod and the Egyptians. What Your Majesty want to say?
May God give a full health and long years to live for the Holy Father. May the understanding of the Holy Synods on both sides has to be widened, and so that we could provide a full service to all the communities here and there and throughout the world, because both societies live throughout the world now, not as the refugees, but also with different capacities of understandings or choices, educationally or job seeking, economically, health-wise, or as refugees, some of them may be. But more or less today, a refugee or a Persian is not the main reason for people to be everywhere in the world. It is their own free choice in order to move. It's not the richness or the poverty. There are rich people who leave their countries and live in another one. There are also educated people, after earning their educations, instead of working in their own countries, they live in another one. So the choice is rather democratic, is left to the people. So when we ask a long life and good health for the Holy Fathers, is simply to give service to the people who are not only here in Egypt, but throughout the world. Why? Because he has proven to be a great father. And so the people always need to have someone who pays attention to them, not someone who gets proud of against them or who rules them, but who shepherds them. So what I wish is, let the Holy Father live longer, so that others, those who learn, could learn more, others, those who enjoy the service of His Holiness, could enjoy more. Otherwise, let the world live in a peaceful coexistence. There is enough for everything, for everyone. There is knowledge everywhere. Our knowledge should not be misused for any other different directives against the will of God. God is a peaceful God. God is justice. God is merciful. So people have to live according to their nature. It could even be the same, heaven and earth.
Yeah.